Hey y'all, we're back out in Cleveland again, and I shot one of Luke's rare Fords before, and he was telling me about this one, and today he has this one out here. It's actually a Galaxie 500 XL convertible, and it's a 62 and a half out of 63, and got a 406. It's all original, stock car. It's got 3 deuces on it.
I know you have. People need yours.
It's a cool car, man. It looks like brand new. He said they only made about 17 of them. I'll get over here and talk to him for a minute, and I'm sure he'll tell us more. But it's convertible. Obviously, you can see that.
Danny, Gerald.
Cool car.
Y'all doing right?
Four-speed. He says all that interior and everything is what came in the 63s. But he got this. It's built in 62 and a half. Nice, clean car. It's been a bunch of historical document books like this one here. That's actually this car, and it's in a muscle car magazine. Not a magazine, but a book about the history of muscle cars. Of course, it was on Super Ford back then. It's been in this magazine. It's in the Ford The Complete History. Well, let's just get it from, let's get Luke to tell us. Luke, how are you, brother?
Doing good.
Good. Tell me a little bit about the hot rod you brought to us today.
This is a 62, actually a 62 and a half Ford. They made some of them from July to September 62. It's a 62 and a half. They changed and made it a 500 XL. They also put the big 15-inch 63 hubcaps on the 62 and put the stainless steel fender skirts on it.
I got you.
They called it a Galaxie 500 XL, 406 with a dress-up kit on it.
Right.
Dress-up kit.
All that chrome under the hood, is that?
It's all
that's
standard.
stock.
That's
No
one
kidding.
part number, $68. The whole chrome kit is a $68 option.
I bet it ain't 68 bucks now.
AACA show. I've got the documents on that where it shows the part number and everything.
How many of them did they make like this?
They made about 17 of the 62 and a half.
Holy cow! How many do you think are left? How many?
I don't know of another one. There's probably some more. But Al Coca, this was Al Coca's decision to boost sales late 62 before they actually started making the 63, and then what they did, they made 63 and a half, and that's when it really took off.
Right.
And they was just trying to sell a lot of cars and give a lot of auctions for less money with a 406 with the 3.2s on it.
Right. And how many horsepower do you think that's putting out?
It came out with a 405 horsepower. The 390 high performance 61 late that you could order. The 3.2s in the trunk was 401 horsepower, and half of the 62s Sunliners was 390 high performance 401. Then they started making the 406, then the 405 horsepower. Right. Engine on it.
And you say this one's had a little work done to it?
Yeah, it's been bored out. You always had to clean them up. It's running about 5-something horsepower and probably 4-something cubic inch, 432 or something like that with it bored out.
Oh, I got you.
About 30 over reels.
Oh, okay, I see. So, and it's been in several magazines, but you say it's coming up again.
16 magazines. 16 it's in every muscle car book they are. But a lot of you late people, the shows don't want you to be in the muscle car class because they say it's not a muscle car. They're wanting to say muscle cars started in 64, 65, but this car is in every muscle car book they are, so I would think it's a muscle car if it's in the books. If the editors thought it was.
And you mean in most of the time, not just this particular type of car, but this particular car, in those books?
Yeah, this car.
Yeah.
It's not just, I've got all the documents and the names and everybody. It came out of Florida. I got everybody's name, I got all the tag slips, everything to the car. And it is my car, and it's got the people's name in the front of the book and what page you're on.
Right.
And I've got the tag slips for all those people's names.
Wow. How many people have had it?
There's probably about 6 or 7 people had it.
How long have you had it?
Probably about 7 years, somewhere around there. And it came out of Florida, and Frank bought it, a friend of mine bought it out of Cleveland, Ohio. A guy had it, and it was kind of run down. And we had the #1 Jag builder, Jags Build-Off, built the engine in it. They're out of Indiana.
Right.
And last year, they finished first and second in Jags. So this engine is really, and I'm going to crank it up for you so you can hear it run. It's one of the sweetest sounding big blocks that you'll hear.
Awesome, great. Well, I'm going to finish taking a look around and we'll get that sound of that engine.
Okay.
All right, thank you, brother.
You tell me when you want to crank it up.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
That's the sweetest thing about the car.
Yeah, you hear that, I imagine.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, it's original. All original. 4-speed. Bezeling around in there, that's cool. Just the little stuff, you know. Get out of here. These big old cars are hard to get in frame sometimes. But limited edition, or not even limited edition, but just limited production, basically. And my buddy Luke's got one. He likes these old Fords. Rarer the better. Alright, well, let's shut this thing down. There's those hubcaps he was talking about. Let's shut this thing down here. Hear what it sounds like when it starts up. Oh man, now that sounds good. Oh, Luke wasn't joking, was he? You know, most of these cars don't sound that good. Listen to that. Luke, I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That reminds me of them old, like hot rods that you used to see in movies. You know what I'm saying? How they made them sound, but that one sounds that way from the factory. Oh, that is a good sounding car. Thanks again, brother.
We'll get together on a hot rod show.
All right, we'll do it. Well, there you go, folks. Very cool car. Hope you liked it.